Well, now to a man who is following in his father's footsteps by enjoying a career in boxing, and with any luck it'll be a successful one as well. Chris Eubank Jr will defend his WBA interim middleweight title against Tony Jetta on Saturday night. Let's speak live to Chris now. He joins us from his gym in Hove. Chris, very good afternoon to you. So you're making your debut on Sky Sports this weekend, so tell us what we can expect from you.
That's right, debut, been out of the ring 8 months now, and literally just got out of the ring about 10-15 seconds ago for the interview. I've been training like an animal for the last few months, and you guys are going to be seeing, you know, an explosive performance on October 24th at Sheffield, live on Sky Sports 1, so I can't wait.
And we mentioned your father, of course. He had an amazing career as a fighter. We saw him earlier shouting "machine" at you, and you would respond with a little flurry of punches. I mean, how important has he been in your development?
Extremely important. You know, you can't buy the experience that this man has had, and for him to be in my corner, directing, guiding, and advising me throughout my entire career. You know, he's had a serious input in my progress, and it's been a very fruitful relationship, and it will continue to be all the way up until I reach multiple world title levels.
So obviously you've got a man in your corner who you've known all your life, but also you've got a new trainer in Adam Booth. I mean, Chris, tell us, how will he get the best out of you?
You know, obviously for the last few years, well, for my entire career, I've had my father and Ronnie Davis, old school trainers. With Adam Booth, we've got a new generation of trainer, which I think adds a bit of extra spice, and you guys are going to be seeing, you know, not a changed Chris Eubank Jr, but, you know, a tweaked one. He's going to be adding and giving me extra things that, you know, maybe I wouldn't have learned from my father, because, you know, all eyes are different eyes, but as many eyes as possible on me at all times. You know, it's definitely going to be interesting to see what we can produce in the future. And obviously, I've got 2 fights coming up within the next 2 months, so you guys are going to be seeing the fruits of my labour very soon.
And we look forward to it, Chris. I've got to mention one of your future opponents and some of the comments that he's made, Gary O'Sullivan, and he's branded you arrogant. He claims you're living off your father's name. What's your response to that, Chris?
I've heard that my entire career, but at the end of the day, it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter who your father is. It doesn't matter what name you have. In boxing, this is the toughest, most vicious sport on the planet. It doesn't matter what name you have. If you can't fight, if you can't dig deep and really, you know, use your heart to get through rounds and inspire the public, then it doesn't matter. And I wouldn't be where I am today if it wasn't for what's inside of me. It's nothing to do with my father. He's been a guide, but as far as living off of his name, you know, you guys are going to see within the next few months, my next 2 fights on Sky Sports, that I am the real deal, that I am who I say I am, and this isn't a gimmick. This is the real thing.
Gary O'Sullivan clearly has quite a lot to say about you. He's claimed that Gennady Golovkin would knock you out if you fought him, but your dad thinks that you could beat him now. How far away do you feel you are from that fight with Golovkin?
Triple G is at the top of the weight division that I am currently in, and this is why he is the target. Any true fighter worth his salt goes after the best and wants to beat the best. And in my opinion, I can beat him. Obviously, I have to earn the right to face him, but, you know, we're climbing the ladder, and within the next year or two, I think I'll be able to step in the ring and prove what we've been talking about over the last few months. You know, I see weaknesses in his style, and I think I can exploit those weaknesses. So that dream fight hopefully will happen within the next 2 years on Sky Sports, hopefully.
And another potential bout, Chris, could be actually against one of your training partners, Andy Lee. So if that was to happen, which corner would Adam Booth be in, would you say?
I have no idea. You'd have to ask Adam. But, you know, obviously we have the same trainer. We're in the same kind of stable. But as far as I'm concerned, he has a world title in my division, and, you know, that means that it's definitely a potential fight. He's a great guy, nice guy, see him all the time. But I need to do what I need to do to progress in my career. He has a title, so if that fight was ever to come about, I would definitely take it.
Fantastic. Well, Chris, it's been an absolute pleasure speaking to you. Good luck for your fight on Saturday night, live on Sky.
It's my opponent that needs the luck, but I appreciate it.